Hi, welcome to this very first video about ArcoLinuxB Xtended. We had to give it a name and we had some ideas on Discord, and well, this is the name. ArcoLinuxB, to extend something, to be bigger than usual, to make things, improve things even better, extend also the lifetime maybe of your CPU, because tiling window managers, as you see the list here, tiling window managers give you much more, well, air in your computer, more speed or less RAM, how you see it. But that's the idea, to make a series of videos, tutorials, and it's all gonna be casual. Will be making mistakes, and so my English will be poor from sometimes. I went to the toilet and I have a liter of water here next to me. So I'm ready to develop, right? That's the point of the series. There has been a major change, and that's important for you to know, that just a few days ago, and we already seem to reap the effects, or give us the possibilities to do things that we could not do prior to all these changes. If you want to keep track on .info, if you want to keep track of what we do in the beta version, so the next ISO version 19.12 will have more changes, different things. We will not go into everything, just wanted to show you that we have been separating all the tiling window managers. They can be installed on every system and all together, because of the fact that we have just changed our packaging, the renaming of packages, consistency, we've renamed them, but also split them, the config files and the desktop file. The desktop is a file that's this one, right? These are all desktop files. If you want to have GNOME, you run this one, ArcoLinux GNOME Git, and you have everything that's supposed to be a configuration of that particular desktop. It's not sudo pacman -s GNOME. That's not it. It's all that's relevant to become an ArcoLinux GNOME, and it's desktop relevant. This thing, the other thing, that's a config. The config is general elements for that particular element, and here it will be clashing. You'll see that these files are always the same, because we want to install ArcoLinuxB OpenBox, and it's going to be the same as ArcoLinuxB Mate, maybe some of the files, right? So we'll have to be smart about that. But because of all these changes that we've done after the release of 1911, we can do some stuff. Okay, let's leave that open. Where should I start? I'm gonna show you everything, but I'm gonna cut the video sometimes in pieces. Let's keep at it for now. I need to set some things. Well, I need to create some things, right? These are all our ISOs. How many? 32 ISOs to be built. These are scripts you can download. It's inside bit.ly Arco Get Started 3. Go and have a look on the website. You'll find it. Arco Get Started. I need to think what I'll do, and I rather do it step by step. I could start with this one, because you saw in the picture that's now gone, that OpenBox is in there. But I'd rather make it a minimal OpenBox. Well, first of all, maybe the question, why OpenBox, Eric? It's not a tiling window manager, and the idea of the Xtended is to give you a ISO that has only tiling window managers. But I also want people to move towards tiling window managers, and it's gonna be a gradual process, and you're gonna get stuck, and then you're stuck in another tiling window manager to fix the other one, and you don't know that one. So OpenBox is there like some kind of fallback. I could have taken XFC or anything else, but OpenBox is pretty minimal as such. And the idea of this particular OpenBox is that we make different kind of packages, different kind of menu. Instead of Tint2 at the top, we take Polybar, because Polybar is in the tiling window managers anyway, so it won't cost us a lot of packages. So there are a lot of things popping in my head, and in the video and during the hours to come, we'll make decisions. We'll play around with Lego blocks and say we want this as installation, not that, and this and that. So choices will be made. If you do not like the choice, just change it, right? Just follow through the tutorial and let's go ahead. I was thinking, so these guys, that's one, another one. From all these guys, I can choose a template and starter. With which one will I start? And frankly, I don't know. And most of the time, I don't think it will be mattering that much. But you have to make a choice. So let's hope it's a good choice. Let's start with ArcoBSP. And I was thinking about making it a minimal. So let's first take a look what's supposed to be minimal. Compare. If we're going to play around with the minimal, then there's no atom, no chromium, and so on, right? Let's start with the minimal. Sorry, that's the wrong one. You'll see me make mistakes, it's no problem. So the word minimal is not needed anymore, but it's gonna be a minimal one anyway. And everything is small letters, so extended. I'm gonna write that wrong again, you'll see. So this one and that one, if we compare these two, this is our first start. Okay. The packages are the most interesting one. I want to get even more out of there. I need the menu, phase necessary, Genie. Never used it in years, so Genie is out. And as such, that's the first choice we've made. We've said not to put that. Melt is necessary. Nitrogen, I think we can, but it is in tiling window managers quite handy to have it around. So no, termite in 2, not necessary. Variety, if you don't like variety, just hashtag it out. By the way, I've just set my variety just to keep always the same thing for this video. I just say here, stop it, resume regular changes. So I won't resume it, so it's gonna stay the same in all these videos. I believe this is used in one of our terminals, so that stays. This doesn't cost any space at all these fonts, so they can stay. I'm gonna need i3 status anyway later on. So i3wm, we could actually already say go ahead and take i3. We should not forget to do other things, but let's do one thing at a time. So now we're making the list even more minimal. Alex appearance, open box, I see here open box. Shall we add it as well already? So we have open box already. I'm not sure if they are needed. We'll see. Bash completion, great. Deconf editor, some of the things needed. Let's keep it in. G-parted, important, hard info. We know our hardware, let's assume that we do. That's out. I'm already here. Reflector, roofie, huh? Roofie, not roofie, Eric. It's all in the video, guys, sorry. Never mind. We're not going to do another take. It's just one long story that we're gonna make. YouTube download, not really my thing. Never used it, but it's for users. That's in here. But let's go. Let's think a little bit more minimal. Minimal could be, say, by Vivaldi. By the way, today the 31st, there was a hiccup with Vivaldi codecs, but in the meantime, everything is fixed. It takes an hour or two. It's great, right? Service of ArcoLinux and AOR. Super. Well, we should of course control find. We should of course have Firefox then. Something should be there if we run it and we don't have internet. Control find Chromium is out. Okay, so we have Firefox standard one this time. So I'm gonna change things around. You do whatever you like later on, because you can make one yourself. So here we were, Vivaldi, his cursor. We are going to decide to install i3 caps. So there is a sudo pacman -s i3, right? We're going to install this guy instead of the one from AOR. Let's try that one out. So I'm mixing things up, but also for me a little bit interesting, of course. The surfing icons, I'm gonna add them as well. Why? Because sometimes we have our configurations, and in the configuration it's pointing to the surfing icons, and if you haven't installed them, you get these beautiful black ugly icons. So brown, I mean. So no, not a good thing to do. OP menu generator, I'm gonna use that one, so that can go in, and that is together with that one. These guys, keeping that out for the moment. Vote is out. Conkeys we'd like. Downgrade as well. Font manager, no, not in a minimal one. Should get rid of that. The others. Okay, the rest is okay. Python Firewall, yeah, it's fun, right? Let's keep it in, just for the fun, for the screenshots. That's it. Tmux, somebody posted an image today or yesterday, was it, on Discord. Tmux is another possibility, another terminal. Go and have a look. If you like Yakuake, you can install that as well. Steam, if you're a gamer, you can add these guys. And here we have to think. Here we have to, pipe menus are in. Those are for the conkeys, and we want to have a conky from time to time. Quickly see the temperature, for instance, of your CPU. Okay, so these are the desktop specific things for Bspwm. I think this is a great moment to stop the video. So we've gone through the list. Basically, we're thinking, what Lego blocks do we want and what do we not want? Yeah, let's start from there.